Welcome to The Explainer, everyone. We are literally witnessing an absolute cinematic juggernaut right now. Today, we're breaking down the historic, record-shattering opening weekend of Spider-Man: Brand New Day. We're going to look at the massive global numbers, dive into the specific markets driving this insane success, and check out the talent behind it. So let's just get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. $927 million. Just take a second to let that sink in. According to Box Office Mojo, that's what this film grossed globally in its opening weekend alone. Practically touching $1 billion in just a matter of days, that's an astronomical achievement.
Section 1, a historic global opening. And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer scale of what we're talking about here. With that $927 million haul, it has officially secured the #2 spot for the biggest global opening in all of cinema history. The only film sitting above it? The absolute behemoth that is Avengers: Endgame. You know, for a solo superhero film to reach heights previously reserved for a massive Avengers finale, it really proves this franchise is hungrier than ever.
Section 2, breaking down the billions.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how the numbers break down. Variety reports the Marvel-Sony tentpole pulled in an incredible $355 million in North America. But look at the international slice of the pie here, a massive $572 million. So while the domestic box office is obviously thriving, overseas audiences are really doing the heavy lifting, proving Spider-Man is just a completely borderless phenomenon.
Section 3, India's record-breaking weekend.
The statistics coming from trade tracker SAC-Milk are frankly staggering. After crossing the 250 crore net mark, Sunday alone, just Sunday, brought in an unbelievable 76 crore in a single day, playing across over 18,000 shows. This pushes the film's total gross collection well past 300 crore, completely solidifying it as one of the biggest Hollywood releases to ever hit the country.
So how exactly are Indian audiences choosing to experience this movie? Well, the English version continues to command the highest share, but the localized impact is undeniable. The Hindi-dubbed version is actually recording incredibly strong occupancy rates, especially when you look at multiplexes. It really proves that prioritizing local language accessibility was a masterstroke for tapping into a much wider fan base.
Section 4, the star-studded cast. Under the direction of Destin Daniel Cretton, we get the triumphant return of Tom Holland as Peter Parker. But, he's far from alone in this. Familiar fan favorites like Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, and Jon Favreau are back in action, while Sadie Sink injects this fresh, highly anticipated energy into the whole ensemble. This cast has clearly struck a chord, and that chemistry is exactly what's driving the repeat viewings that fuel a record-breaking box office run like this.
Section 5, what happens next? Let's move to how this builds, because this is the million, or actually scratch that, the billion-dollar question right now. Will this upcoming Monday break records too? Can Spider-Man: Brand New Day actually maintain this earth-shattering momentum as people head back to work and school? The trades are watching this super closely.
So the crucial point is all the indicators point to a resounding yes. The momentum is holding strong for a few key reasons. First, a totally clear runway with absolutely no major releases competing. Second, incredibly strong word of mouth. And third, a highly motivated fan base. Because of all this, experts are projecting it will register one of the biggest first Monday collections ever for a Hollywood film in India.
Which brings us to our final thought for this explainer. With a $927 million opening weekend, an iron grip on massive international markets like India, and a clear runway powered by incredible word of mouth, can Spider-Man: Brand New Day ultimately surpass Avengers: Endgame to become the highest-grossing film in cinema history? It's a monumental mountain to climb, for sure. But if this opening weekend has taught us anything, it's that you should literally never underestimate your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Thank you so much for joining me to unpack these historic numbers today. Keep your eyes on the box office, because this story is far from over.